block out thoughts of you so I don't lose my head. They're crawling like a cockroach, leaving babies in my bed, dropping little reels of tape to remind me that I'm alone, playing movies in my head that make a porno feel like home. There's a burning in my pride and a nervous bleeding in my brain. An ounce of peace is all I want for you. Will you never call again? And will you never say that you loved me just to put it in my face? And will you never try to reach me? It is I that want to space. Hate me today. Now for 3 whole months, it's one accomplishment that you helped me with. The one thing that always tore us apart is the one thing I won't touch again. In my sick way, I wanna thank you for holding my head up late at night. While I was busy waging wars on myself, you were trying to stop the fight. You never doubted my warped opinions on things like suicidal hate. You made me compliment myself when it was way too hard to take. So I'll drive so fucking far away that I never cross your mind, and do whatever it takes in your heart to leave me behind. Hate me today. Hate me tomorrow. Hate me for all the things I didn't do for you. Hate me in ways, yeah, ways hard to swallow. Hate me so you can finally see what's good for you. Have made me older since the last time that I saw your pretty face. 1,000 lives have made me colder, and I don't think I can look at this the same. But all the miles that separate disappear now when I'm dreaming of your face. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. is overrated, but I hope that it gets better as we go. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, girl, there's only you and me. Everything I need, and anywhere I go, it gets hard, but it won't take away my love. And when the last one falls, when it's all said and done, it gets hard, but it won't take away my love. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, girl, there's only you and me. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, hey. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. God, a lot of you guys lost sons. I am so sorry. That's depressing. So what's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want you guys to be super proud of me tonight. I was not going to go live because I screwed up the whole website. I had to retake like 300 pictures. Now I'm in the process of reloading them and redoing them. I was like, I really have no business going live, but I wanted to stick with the schedule of 8:30. I know I was a little late, but I wanted to stick with the schedule of 8:30 to get you guys, you know, used to, and me getting used to it. So I decided I gotta go live. And of course, Fluffer starts the second I start. What? Stop! Sage, take him on your way out. So, Mel, so welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah. Okay. What? What do you want from me? I can't help it, he's a pain in the ass. I know he is. I know he is. Poor Buka. My little Buki. Alright. So, as we all know, Murdoch took the stand today. I haven't really followed the trial much, so I can't say for sure. And I didn't follow what the experts say or anything like that. I'm going to give you my opinion. Now, anyone from the southern parts of the universe, don't get mad at me for this. People that are from the East Coast or the West Coast will understand what I'm about to say just a little more. All right. I'm a New Yorker. All right. We speak a certain way. We act a certain way. We are who we are. You either like us, hate us. It's okay. We'll get through it. All right. Oh, I'm glad, K-Rocks. But we really, like, we don't totally understand Southern mentality. All right. Now, I live in Alabama, so don't get me wrong. But if I hired an attorney that sounded like this moron today, I think I would shoot myself. I want an attorney that's got pizzazz. I want an attorney that's comfortable in his own skin or her skin. I want an attorney that can speak fluent. What I saw today was a blubbering moron who doesn't seem like an attorney. He certainly doesn't seem like he's rich. I lived in Iowa. I lived in the Midwest. I'm with you without borders. But listening to this moron, my first thought was, is he really this fucking stupid? Because he sounded stupid. And people that are from Georgia, parts of Alabama, probably think he sounded great, which is why I'm doing an open panel. Because I could be wrong. I am not saying I'm right. But as a New Yorker, we just see things differently. And he just sounded like a blubbering fool who couldn't even complete a damn sentence. And I know it's hot today. So I just don't get where people think he did so good today. And that's my other question, Crystal. Was he talking dumb on purpose, or is he really dumb? That's the part I can't understand. Could someone of his caliber of a human being be that stupid? Or was he playing a jury? These are all my questions. And again, this is why I'm doing an open panel, because I don't know the answers. No, it's not a sign of cocaine. But I just feel like I was watching a moron. Or I was watching somebody who was trying to present himself as a moron. Now, what I'm hearing too, which is I don't totally understand, and again, this is why I'm going to open it up in a minute. Here's the one question I have. From the little bit I have seen and heard, it seems like he's going away pretty much for life anyway due to the financial reasons, due to the financial problems he's having. So why does any of this matter if he murdered them or not, if he's going away for life anyway? If he doesn't have a chance of seeing the light of day due to the financial stuff, what's the difference if he's found guilty or not of murdering his family? If he's going away for life anyway. That's what I want to know. But even if he is trying to buy the jury, that's my question. Is he trying to buy the jury because that I know that he does think he's above the law? See, court, I want you to come up today. You think he did good today. I think he sounded like a complete fucking idiot. I don't even understand how you think he did good. But if he's really going away for life, then what is the point of all this? Yeah, but you know what? I don't know if he did it, if he actually pulled the trigger. I don't think he actually did. I think he hired someone. Okay, Buster will inherit nothing if Alex is the murderer. Yeah, but that's not up to... Why would he inherit nothing? Okay, but Crystal, what if he's found not guilty? Then are they going to look for somebody else? Do they think maybe it's someone else? Hold on, let me set up this. Do you know what I'm saying? What does that matter? All right. Here's the link. He sounds normal to you? Oh, I thought he sounded like a complete idiot. I think he definitely set it up. They can't look for someone else. Well, they can at the moment, but what if he's found not guilty? Are they just not going to look for anyone else? How'd I know you'd be the first one to come up?
How'd you know that's what I was going to say?
What's up? What up?
I'm here to answer all of your questions. No, I'm just joking. What are your questions again? I'll try to answer them. Hi, chat.
No, just in general. That's my questions.
I forgot what they were, Laura. You have to re-say them.
Question is, if he's going away for life, why does it matter?
Justice for the family.
But what if he's found not guilty?
Go ahead.
What if he's found not guilty?
Then he was still brought to the courts and brought to trial for it. And if he's found not guilty, then he's found not guilty. But the thing is that law enforcement, everybody knows that, he did it, and they just have to prove to 12 people that he did it. And obviously there's a lot of people that don't think he did it. So this makes me think he's going to walk. But it does matter in how many people have different charges and they get like 15 life sentences. You know what I mean? So it's not like, well, he's going away for 700 years for this money issue, but, he can get life or whatever for the murder. It's not about that. It's about
You're not answering my question.
Okay.
What do you mean it's not about that? What I'm saying, if he doesn't get found guilty, there's no justice for the family. If you're saying that they're not going to look for someone else, then he's not getting justice for the family. Then they're still not getting justice, is what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. Somebody else come up here and tell Laura what y'all think.
No, but you know what I'm saying, though? You were saying that it's to get justice, but if he's found not guilty, there is no justice. If they're not going to look for someone else, then there is no justice.
Correct. You're right. So I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they just want to spend billions. Maybe they want to ruin the Murdoch name. Maybe they want to spend all this money to bring him to trial for nothing because he hasn't even been convicted of the other charges yet. So maybe they're trying two and at least hope to get one. I don't know.
Whoa. Hold on a second. So all this financial stuff that people are talking about, he hasn't even been charged yet?
He's been charged, but he hasn't been sentenced to anything. He's facing up to 700 years.
But he hasn't been... Oh, I thought he was convicted of that already.
No.
Oh, so he could walk on that too. But he admitted to that, right?
Yeah. And he lied so much on the stand today. I don't see how anyone in the jury can see through that. Now, he definitely is, and like you said, maybe because he's an attorney, he definitely is trying to manipulate the jury. He definitely thinks that because he is an attorney, he can persuade them. And I think that's why he took the stand. I think it was the dumbest thing to do. But I would like to know I forgot the name of the court. I would like to know her opinion.
But he admitted it all today, so it's a short thing. He admitted it. Why, though? That's my question. He admitted to the financial crimes because he knows that he's not going to do life. See, Crystal, that's my point. But he's still going away for the rest of his life. I don't know if he believes that. Because why would he admit to it? Do you know what I'm saying?
he would be a fool to lie about that, because then they would definitely know he's lying, because there's so much paper proof and eyewitness proof on that financial case. You know, the ones that talked on this case, and I'm sure they have plenty more professionals,
Yeah.
to say on that case. So there's no way he can deny that. They would absolutely know he's probably lying about this if he lies about that.
No, see, Stone, you brought up a good point, though, that if he says the truth about the financial, but he says that he didn't do this, people are going to be apt to believe that he didn't do this because he's telling the truth about the other stuff. So that's actually a pretty good point. He was caught red-handed. Yeah, that's what Stone is saying, and that's a really good point, that he wants to seem honest to get out of the murder. So who gets the money for the murders if he's found not guilty or guilty?
Well, apparently everyone is saying they didn't have life insurance, which I don't understand how he has life insurance, but his wife and his son doesn't. But media, people who work, lawyers and all kind of people like that are saying that they did not have life insurance. Did anything else come out that I might have missed? If anyone in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong.
Here's a twist. Buster did it.
Dude, did y'all notice how, like, a lot of times when Alec was talking, Buster was just looking down, like he wouldn't even look at his dad? Yeah, they were probably in it together.
I don't know. Someone pulled that trigger.
So they have the Snapchat of him talking about the dog and the bird. And then right after it happened, he leaves to go to his mom's. And then they have all the phone data and the car data and the OnStar data, to show his whereabouts or whatever. But it just so happens that they're all back there. And as soon as that Snapchat video snapped, which he didn't know was being, videoed, he leaves right away. And then a guy or two just be hiding up in the bushes or something and waiting for him to leave because they knew he was going to, like, you know what I mean? That just don't make sense.
Because he's guilty.
And that's what he's, this is exactly what he said on the stand, what I just said. That's what he said.
Because he's guilty. I don't think he actually pulled the trigger. I think he hired someone to do it.
Nope, I think he did it.
I don't think he had enough time to do it. If you look at the timeline, he didn't have enough time.
Look how long it took, how short of a time it took Bryan Kohberger to stab 4 people to death. Look how many times they got stabbed. Okay, and how short of a time. Shooting is very less of a time because it's just pow, pow, boom, you're done and go. You know what I mean? So it can be done in seconds. Like they're saying this for 17 seconds or 14 seconds they have unaccounted for. That is enough time to go pow, pow, and go. And people were talking about him possibly running Maggie's leg over with an ATV. It would have had to been a golf court.
He didn't have enough time. He was at his mom's. He was seen at his mom's.
No, before he went to his mom's, he did it.
They would have known that. Then they would have been dead that long. They would have. The doctors.
Do know that. They do know that They do know that they shot him. He went to the house, cleaned up, went to his mom's, stayed at his mom's. The housekeeper at his mom's said it was very weird. He never went that time of night. He never went when that caregiver was there because they didn't get along together. He was carrying something odd that she'd never seen before, and he was there. Whatever. Even his mom was like, "You're not usually here, whatever, at this time." So he goes into one of the back houses or whatever, and then he leaves. And then all the missed phone calls and everything, but that he has to them just is crazy too. But so then he leaves his mom's not long after he was there, and the caregiver said that Alec told her to lie about the time he was there.
Hold on, Court. I have not watched the trial because I find it extremely boring, but I believe Stoned has. But no, I'm the first to admit I didn't watch it. It's boring as hell.
Can that person come up here, please? Because I really would like to know her opinion. Because yeah, what I'm telling you is what I heard from the stand.
So that's what I see, Court. I agree. He wouldn't have had enough time to clean up and hide the weapons. From the little bit that I've seen, that's what I thought too. No, he didn't tell her to lie. So your facts are all wrong, they're saying.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then I heard wrong.
There were two people. It happened while he was napping. When he woke up, he left. That's why his wife didn't answer when he called. What?
Is that what Court's saying?
No.
Oh.
Yes, he did tell her to lie about being there 45 minutes.
See, that's what I thought.
See, some people saying one thing, other people saying something else.
Because some people are only going by what other creators say and not watching the trial.
No, Court said they watched the whole thing.
Huh?
Court said she's watched the whole thing. I don't watch
wish
other
she would
creators.
come up here.
She can't. She's putting her daughter to bed. But the little bit that I have watched, even I know he didn't have enough time. And I thought that the coroner didn't have them dead that long. From what I remember. But that was like week 2, I think. Probably the last time I spoke about this. When we watched when we watched it on News Nation, I think Banfield showed it. So I don't know. I thought that there wasn't enough time. But I don't think he's going to get convicted. I don't think he personally did the murder. I think he hired someone to do the murder, but I don't think he physically pulled the trigger. The coroner decided time of death by feeling the armpit. What?
Probably the temperature. And whether rigor mortis or whatever starts setting in.
The coroner put his hands on their armpits to determine time of... Are you serious?
What was their time of death?
Yeah, but you can't determine time of death like that. She said it was only 20 minutes at most. I don't know.
Excuse me. Hold on.
But we don't know if she's telling the truth either. She could want him convicted and automatically say that he's guilty. You know, that he asked her to lie.
Whoever that comment was, oh damn, what was that comment? When I started coughing. I forgot and I can't see comments because you're not on StreamYard. Sorry, go ahead. I forgot what the question was.
I don't believe so, Kat. Definitely don't think that is scientific. And therefore, makes him less guilty.
That was my question. The 20 minutes. Are they saying that they were dead 20 minutes before he called 911 or 20 minutes before they got there? Or are they saying, I don't understand the 20 minutes thing? Because I don't know. That would be like him almost pulling up. And then why would he say to the 911 caller after already touching their bodies and shit. I gotta go to the house and get a gun. If somebody was out there and they shot your wife and your son, guess what? They would have shot your ass too. You wouldn't have time to go run to your house and get a gun.
Divine, I don't know if I buy that. Why all of a sudden, years later, would they do that? It doesn't make sense. You know, they're going to do something like that. They're going to do it prior. I don't buy that at all. I just don't think that's something they're going to all of a sudden pop up and do years later. Hey, Irish gal.
Do you want my opinion?
What?
My opinion is he was so angry with Paul about the lawsuit and the boat thing, and the loss, that's why this happened right before he was supposed to go to trial for that. And so he wanted to get rid of Paul because he's money hungry and he wants to be able to keep the money that he doesn't have for this lawsuit. And he couldn't get rid of Paul with Maggie around, so he had to get rid of both of them.
I don't know. I think he did it, but they're not proving it. Paul was a target. It hasn't been that long. I don't agree with you, Honey Badger. I take a link. I just don't agree.
Yeah, someone who thinks that the defense is on a roll, please come up here. I granted the prosecution is weak AF, okay, but still there was so, even like today I was just listening to it, not watching it, and I was like, wow, did he just say that? Like, I'm so waiting for YouTube tonight so that people can talk about it, because I don't know if this was a smart thing of him to do, was to take this stand. What do y'all think? I can't see the chat, so you gotta tell me.
I don't know. No, they're talking about something else. I mean, same thing, but they're talking about something else. Wasn't Paul under indictment for reckless homicide? That's not getting off scot-free. No, but I just don't think that they are, that I think he had something to do with this, period. He's guilty in all regards. I kind of agree with that.
So do y'all think that cousin Eddie might have been the one hired to do it, since cousin Eddie was the one hired to shoot him, but not kill him, just shoot him? Do y'all think maybe that? Because cousin Eddie is in jail now, and that's one of the reasons he didn't testify.
Bro, his life was fucked up, as was. I'm speaking from personal perspective. I have a lot of patience. He's guilty. Yeah, but he told his wife to be there. There's certain things that just show that he was involved and had nothing to do with the girl. It had absolutely nothing to do with her, her family, nothing. It all had to do with him.
Rest in peace, Mallory. She will never have justice because he was never actually convicted in the court of law. I mean, he's dead, but you know what I mean? I bet you he never thought 3 years later after that.
I don't either, Rachel. I don't think it had anything to do with it either. I think it's a sad scenario. It's a sad story, but I don't think it had anything to do with the murders. The murders
Really?
all had to do with him. Yeah, if you believe that the boating had something to do with the murders, then you believe that he's not innocent, that he's not guilty.
He killed his son because Alec was being, Paul was being sued for like $40 million. And he didn't have the money for that.
So he kills his son for that reason? Why kill his mom then?
Because his mom was there. He can't kill his son without the mom, knowing something or whatever,
No,
or
I
finding out some
disagree.
kind of way, so he had to get rid of her.
I totally disagree.
Well, I totally agree.
That's okay.
What do you think, though?
I don't think it had anything to do with that.
I know. What do you think it had to do with, though?
Monica, good point. I think Alex wants everyone to believe it had something to do with the boating accident. I think the boat accident had a lot to do with Alex murdering it. I don't. I think it had to do with money, but I don't think it had to do with the boating accident itself. He would have done it 2 years ago.
It was coming up to trial. I don't know. I don't know.
Monica's right.
This is just my opinion.
They can still sue even if Paul is dead. They can take
His dad's money.
They can take Murdoch for everything. Just because he died doesn't mean they still can't sue. So killing his son wouldn't have done anything. Killing his son wouldn't have done anything. As far as the lawsuit goes. I agree, Betty. He had to turn over financial information in a few days. Having a family tragedy usually closes civil suits.
So if they sued Paul and Paul died, they can turn around and sue Alec?
They were suing Alex and Buster. They weren't suing Paul. They were suing Alex and Buster.
Oh. That's why I thought that they were suing Alec, but then I got confused.
No, they were suing Alex and Buster. Therefore, your whole point is moot. Had nothing to do with the boating incident. Civil attorney for Mallory's family even said he would have taken a small settlement for Mallory's death for Alex's tragedy if Alex was innocent. The fact he's on the stand should make it clear. People just want someone to blame. Oh, come on, Honey Badger. You really believe that nonsense? He took the stand because he's a fucking narcissist who thinks that he can outsmart everybody. That's why he took the stand. He didn't 100%. Take the stand because he's so, upstanding citizen. He took the stand because he's a fucking narcissist. And tried to talk to everybody like they're dumb. That was the whole point of my live tonight. And all you need is one juror to think like you. Just one.
That's what's scary. Can you do a poll, Laura?
About?
Well, we'll do one. Who thinks that his testimony hurt him or helped him?
It's too early to tell. We won't know until tomorrow when cross-exam is on.
I can't wait for that.
He wants to manipulate, absolutely.
Yeah.
You think it'll be a hung jury? Guys, if anyone else wants to come up, the link is there. I told you guys, I'm not staying on long tonight. So if you want to say something, you got 15 minutes. I thought cross-exam was tomorrow. My bad.
Oh, it's not tomorrow?
No, she said it started today. I thought they just did it for tomorrow. I didn't watch the late afternoon stuff.
Me either, because I wanted to watch it on someone that reacts to it late at night. So I wanted to watch it there.
Why?
Because I like the commentary on the video.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I was just like, I'll just watch the rest tonight. I had laundry and stuff to do, so at the laundromat and stuff. So I was just like, whatever.
All right, they said today AM had gone to detox 3 times since 2017. He got messed up with the money stealing and the drugs and was spiraling out of control. Then the boat wreck happened, creating confused on jury. I don't think he's creating a jury, but this is just my personal opinion. Thank you, Grace. This is just my personal opinion. here's the thing. I've seen it. I don't, honestly, Court, I don't really like watching other people's opinions of stuff because then it skews my opinion of it. So that's why I really don't watch the lawyers, unless it's stuff that I just don't know. But then it skews my opinion. And I get headaches with all those people in chat. So, and I get headaches from Winston. I really, just my personal opinion is, I really think that because his, oh my God, now I forgot. Oh, because the prosecution is so weak that they've decided, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not such a bad idea if we take the stand because prosecution's weak. They can't really come at me. They don't really have anything. And all I need is one juror to believe me. And that's why he did what he did. That lawyer says the good and bad from both sides. I know, it's just too much commentary. I personally don't care about all the commentary. But again, that's just me. Like, I don't need to know everything the lawyer feels or the reason why this is like, I don't care. Just give me the out. I'm not on the jury. I don't care. But that's just me. He had to get on stand if he wants to appeal if found guilty. Why? You don't have to take a stand to do an appeal. That's not true. What state is he in?
South Carolina.
Is that a South Carolina law? Because I've never heard that before.
I can't see chat. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Emmy, is that a South Carolina law? Because I never heard that before. Because, you know, most people don't take the stand. No, most people appeal without taking a stand. That's why I'm saying I don't know where you got that from. Unless that's a South Carolina rule. But
it can't be a South Carolina rule, Laura, because all the lawyers were questioning whether he would take the stand or not, whether it would hurt him or help him. They never ever said that he would have to mandatorily take the stand. So I don't think that would be a South Carolina law, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I just looked it up. Emmy, I don't know where you heard that from, but that's not correct. Because I just looked up South Carolina, and no, it's not even South Carolina. Most defendants will not take a stand. Because it hurts you. It goes against you. No, they told him not to. He did it anyway, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it's a matter of whether they felt the... No, you're wrong, Emmy, though. That's wrong. You don't need to take a stand to an appeal. Emily's wrong, then. Because you don't need to take a stand to have an appeal. That doesn't make any sense. So she's wrong. Smart defendants don't take the stand. Exactly. They say lawyers make the worst clients. I watch Emily. I don't believe she said that. There must be, you may have heard something wrong, because a criminal trial, you definitely do not need to appeal to take a stand. I mean, take a stand to appeal. That's just wrong. And there's no way that she said that. That's why I thought maybe it was a South Carolina law. I think you may have just misheard something, because that's not true. See, that's what we said earlier, Vamp. But they're going to appeal based on the trial. It doesn't matter. Most people do not take the stand. Lawyers tell you, do not take the stand. Very rarely will a defendant take a stand and everybody appeals. As long as there's a trial, it's your given right to appeal. It's your constitutional right. That's the word I'm looking for. It's your constitutional right to appeal. Has nothing to do with taking the stand.
Yeah, I've never heard of that ever in any state.
It's about the handling of a trial. Yeah, but do you know what wins on appeal? A lot of people don't know this. The only reason you will win on an appeal is if there is some matter of law that's not correct. For example, a judge is flirting with a juror. If there are errors in the actual law, that's it. Him taking a stand has nothing to do with it. Okay, the lawyer said something like taking the stand preserved his right to appeal the preserved his right to appeal the financial crimes. Okay, that I don't know anything about. Okay, that makes sense. That if he takes a stand in this, it preserved his right to appeal the financial crimes. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Gigi, I was going to, I've been taking pictures all day, but is it good? Because I saw that it came out. Yeah, I'll start watching it tonight. All right, hon, I love you. Thank you for coming up.
See you in the chat.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
I'm getting off in a few minutes. Jury's going to verdict guilty without a doubt. I don't know about that. I don't think so. All you need is one. You guys can't forget that. All you need is one juror, just one, to say he's not guilty. Just one. That's it. One little old juror. I'll do a quick poll. All right, there you go. You got a 5-minute poll. They're friendly against him testifying to that. Yeah, they were. Because let me explain to you guys. If you guys watch The Lawyers, I'm sure they talked about this. Let me tell you why a jury, why lawyers do not want you to take a stand in your own defense when you're on a jury trial. Because it's not like a judge who goes by the law. A jury will look at your facial expressions. Any little thing can make you innocent or guilty. Any little thing can trigger a jury either way, and you do not know which way a jury is going to go. So that's why they say, you know what? Nope. Don't take a stand because you don't know what a juror is going to do. That's why. That ridiculous thing in OJ's trial, Glove didn't acquit. Everyone lacked a brain, get leather wet. And I totally agree with that, Honey Badger. Totally agree with that. I said the same thing. I was like, how did these people not realize the glove shrank or his hands got bigger in jail? Hey, Grandma Rose. That his hands got bigger in jail. Hello? You think Alex was there? 79% guilty. See, that's what I'm saying, though. All you need is one. Hey, Aussie. All you need is one person. Just one to say, nah, I don't think he's guilty. Or one, yes, I believe he's guilty. You just need one. Ah. I think he was involved in drug trade. Maybe he was blackmail. That's a good thought. That's a possibility. So 7% of you totally believe that he's totally innocent and had nothing to do with it. That's interesting. So far, 65% say guilty, 12% say innocent, 16% say guilty of hiring someone, 7% say totally innocent, he loved his family. They proved he was at Moselle, and they proved he was in the area. The crack is strong tonight. He'd have to be on his knees to match the projection on shots. Never paid attention to this case. There's also a huge sex scandal coming in at him. Really? Betty, I agree with that. He's a con man. Yeah, time of death is definitely questionable. If she checked it by putting her hand under their arm or something, that's just stupid. I think if he walks on this, we'll get a slap on the wrist. Yeah, Jerry, I think so too. I think that if he gets found innocent on this, that's it. He's going to do a bullshit run on the financial. He was at the kennels 2 minutes before the murders? I don't remember hearing that. I don't know. Tomorrow will be interesting. If he can look at all of his clients in the eye and lie and take their money. A lot of lawyers can, though. Yeah, but also understand, today could have been a standard narcissist guilt. Like, narcissists may not come right out and tell you what they did. They may, kind of brush it off. Or say, like, no, I didn't kill them. But in their own way, they will come out and tell you, like, to release their own guilt. So that's also what could have happened today. He very well may have just kind of, you know what I'm saying? You stream it tomorrow? If I get done with the website today, I will. I have to finish this fucking website by tomorrow. Have to. I can't believe I'm like 2 days behind because I fucked up. Yeah, but 100 charges are going to be reduced down to 1. I know all you guys think he's going to go away for life. He's not. If he's found innocent on this, he's going to beat that. He's not going to beat the financial, but he's going to find a way to make it like where it's not so bad. I guarantee it. Yeah, I'm going to listen to it tonight, Gigi. Exactly. Prisoners for financial crimes are like the country club. And I agree with that too. Just because he's a liar and a thief doesn't make him a killer. I agree with that. But I do think he's a killer. No, I understand that, Emmy, but even with 100, you can have 100 charges and it'll be dropped down to 5. They're going to eliminate a lot of charges. That's just how the system works. Yeah, all right. We'll see, Tatum. First, let's get through this trial and see what happens. Let's get through it and see what happens. Because this trial is going to make a difference. I think someone did it to show him it meant business. I don't know. See, I honestly thought that he was convicted already. I didn't realize that he had not even been convicted of those financial. I thought he was convicted of the financial crimes already. You hear what he says and how he says it. I think you're going to change your opinion. Jerry, I'm with you on that. They already broke down the charges down to 100. I don't think he can break down anymore. Yeah, once you're charged, then they're going to break it down more. Trust me, they will. But I don't know what the charges are. I'd have to see what the charges are. I know he owes a lot of people money. That I know. And he robbed a lot of people. And his little buddy robbed people. I saw that. But if he's found not guilty of this, you're going to see some differences. He's already been charged, but he hasn't gone to trial. Where are you going?
Get something to eat.
What?
Get something to eat.
Where are you heading?
Jonathan's.
Who's Jonathan?
Jonathan's Grill.
What's that?
It's the restaurant. It's a grill on 72.
Oh. Are they open?
Yes, they don't close till 12.
Alright, bring me something. I don't know what.
She said she doesn't trust me driving.
Why?
I don't know. She's like, you ran through a red light one time, so I don't trust you.
So you crashed a car. Hello?
I did, and she was like, that was a one-time thing a year ago.
And bring me home something.
Okay.
Alright. Bye, I'm live. Toodles, love you.
Say says she doesn't trust me driving.
Can you stream the document? No, I can't. GG. Netflix will shut you down in 2 seconds flat.
I don't want to carry my wallet everywhere.
Last I heard it was 99 finance charges. Alright, hold on. Let me look.
I put my wallet in my car thingy.
Alright. Alright, October 14th, 20... It's going backwards. Yeah, I know. Alright. October 14th, arrested Murdoch at a drug rehab facility in Orlando on charges that he stole insurance settlements totaling more than $54 million intended for the sons of his late housekeeper. Judge denies Murdoch's bond, saying he's considerable financial resources and mental instability. November 2nd, judge freezes his assets. November 17th, prosecutors reveal 27 new charges, saying he allegedly stole $5 million in settlement money. Okay, but that's not 27 charges. Additional indictments mean he now faced 71 charges that he stole nearly 8.5 million in a wrongful death and wreck settlements for more than a dozen people. Yeah, this is, guys, the way the law works, all of this is going to be knocked down. Like, okay, so 12 people is where this, you know, something, 10 charges came from. But that's all going to be knocked down once it goes to trial or in a plea deal. Outline an 8-year money laundering and painful ring, which is all part of it. Yeah, guys, I don't know where you guys are hearing that this won't be knocked down again. It will. It'll be condensed. Once it actually goes to trial, or when they do a plea deal. They can do a plea deal. Because, no, I know he admitted to it, but it's technically 3 different charges. 27 charges from 5 million from one case. Additional 71 charges from 8.5 million in wrongful death for more than a dozen people. So let's say that's 15 people that make up 71 charges. This is all going to get pleaded down. Yeah, but this isn't criminal, Monica. This is civil. Big difference. Snowing, it's like 85 here. You guys could tell me no, but we'll see. Of course it's going to be knocked down, but if it was you or I, that wouldn't be knocked down. It's all about the clout and money. I agree. Kohlberger's cell phone data get released, so it's just using someone's clickbait. Kohlberger's data, cell phone data, did not get released. No, money is a civil trial, not a criminal trial. Money, when it comes to money, this isn't criminal. This is civil. I mean, it's criminal technically, but it's a civil case. Oh, they're charging him criminally? Because usually money is still is civil, even if it's criminal. It's still technically civil. It's criminal court. All right. It's federal financial crimes. Thank you, Betty. That's what I'm saying. And everyone's telling me no. It's federal financial crimes. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. You can face jail on federal civil? Is Alex Murdoch financial civil? Yeah, I don't know that answer. He was kicked out of law school? Family's long history. Hold on, I'm just looking at something. Yeah, Bernie Madoff. He was also federal. That's not true, Jerry. Government can be in a federal civil case. Financial crimes. I don't know. I have to double check. Paris Hilton had a baby? Paris Hilton had a baby. A baby boy named Ruum. Oh, I'm sorry. She named her son Phoenix. Good name, Paris. Paris Hilton stole my son's name and named her son the same thing. That's pretty funny. I am. I'm going to watch it. Surrogate? Either way, she stole my son's name. I'm not thinking right. I'm thinking that money is not criminal. Money is federal or civil. I know civil and criminal are different. Oxa police lights, put in SUV and drove around with lawyer's badge. Nice. Federal is criminal at this amount. True. But it's different. Civil is money, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It gave a drug dealer $50 a week? What the hell? I just got scammed. All right. It is federal. Money judgment, financial crimes are criminal. I know it's criminal, but it's like there's a loophole. Like OJ, there was the criminal trial, then there was civil trial. But his is federal. I don't know. No, I was reading some and then it just like cut off. So, John, the dude from Dukes of Hazzard, his wife died. And John Travolta was just in Las Vegas. John Travolta is now 69 years old. Ew. Gross. There goes my sleeping with John Travolta. I can't sleep with someone who's like almost 70. Ew. No matter how hot he is. Can't do it. Nope. No, I don't literally mean got scammed. I'm saying like I went reading it and then it got cut off. Yeah, he has multiple cases, but it goes to one case. I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. You guys will see what I'm talking about. But let's get through this trial first. Hey, Yarn. Where have you been? I did, Tony. I saw the full version on Instagram. I just can't believe he's almost 70. That's crazy. All right. I am getting off because I got to get back to this website. Will you admit it, though? If we're... Come on, Emmy. Do you not know me? Of course I'll admit it. I'm not one of these narcissist creators that can't admit when I'm wrong. I always admit when I'm wrong. I'm the first one to admit when I'm wrong. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but when I am wrong, I admit it. I know it's still hot, but still he's old. Old. That's like almost 70. I just think it's cool Paris Hilton has the same son's name as mine. That's pretty cool. So, all right, I got to get back and finish this website. Otherwise, I'm going to shoot myself. So, and I have candles to make. But more importantly, I got to finish this website. Like I said, I screwed it up today. I've literally had to redo over 250 pictures. And they're still not perfect, and I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. I just got to get this done. I know you know this stuff, but you were confused. No, I'm confusing myself. That's why I said I'm not saying anything until it's over. Because I know it's technically criminal, but it's a federal civil case. It's not like a criminal case like criminal law. Not like his murder case is criminal. It's federal. It'll be in federal court. The finances would be in federal court, not criminal state court. That's what I'm trying to say. Did I make that more sense? His money charges is federal prison, which is not standard state criminal court like he's in now. Does that make more sense? That's what I'm trying to say. That it's different. No, not a civil case, federal case. I said it wrong. Federal case. But it's not a state criminal law. It's federal law, which is different. It's federal criminal law, not state criminal law, if that makes sense. Oh, I am wrong? All right. Then I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So be it. All right, but I'm going to watch the Netflix today, and then I will let you guys know tomorrow. So, all right, but let me get back to this. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. Peace out. Be nice to each other. Love each other.